Kant has also strongly refuted reports claiming that he refused to list a petition challenging police action against student protesters. He's clarified the matter in the Supreme Court. He said that no writ petition had been filed, stating that only a letter representation had been submitted by a lawyer, which cannot be treated as a writ petition. He said that until 10 a.m., not a single page of a petition had been filed before the court. He described the report, suggesting that he had refused to hear the matter as completely false, irresponsible and reckless. Sambhav, strong statement coming from the Chief Justice of India on the clarification of the reports that were made that he refused to listen to the petition, refused to watch the videos, etc.
Well, absolutely. Let's get into it. When the matter was mentioned, there was a letter petition filed by Advocate Narendra Mishra, and we had that copy of that letter petition. And Narendra Mishra personally sent it to me that there was this letter petition which was filed, and as Chief Justice of India rightly pointed out, there is no writ petition. Writ as in Article 32 of Indian Constitution, which is a fundamental right, and that any citizen of this country can directly approach the top court of the country when there is grave national interest concern. So there is no writ petition filed before the Chief Justice of India, as CJI Surikant is pointing out. And there was no writ petition. There was a letter petition filed by Advocate Narendra Mishra, and as Advocate Narendra Mishra
the problem in this case is that there are courts run on procedure. They need to run on procedure, okay, because everything they do has precedent, rules. So but the problem is, let's face it, lay people like you and me who are not lawyers, it was this letter petition, not a writ petition, and we won't get the technicality. So good, he's clarified it, okay, that if a writ petition, he seems to be indicating that had a writ petition been filed in the proper format, it would have been a separate conversation, and a letter is a separate conversation. It's good he's clarified it, because you have to understand that lay people will not be able to tell the difference, that what is writ petition, what is letter petition. What is the situation now on these lawyers who have been filing these petitions? We know that the matter, one matter has been referred till September 11th, where the preservation of evidence and video recordings has been asked for. Any other developments on these lawyers who are fighting petitions on the police action?
There are three courts involved. One, Rouse Avenue Court, where the matter is going on, a special CJI court is handling the cases. In total, 13 accused are there. All are in judicial custody. The JC is as in the judicial custody ending today. They will again be produced in the Rouse Avenue Court. Two, the Delhi High Court. Delhi High Court, the Delhi High Court late evening yesterday has constituted this fast track court in the premises of the Rouse Avenue Court. That's the development from yesterday's Delhi High Court. Another petition which was mentioned today on the internet shutdown in the area, alleging that internet has been shut down in and around Jantar Mantar. That is to be heard today in the Delhi High Court at 2:30 p.m. And when it comes to the development from the Delhi High Court you are talking about, that development is this week's development, where Delhi High Court has asked to preserve all the CCTV footages and other records. And this is a direction to the Delhi police and the center to submit all these records. In this case, in the Delhi High Court, the hearing is slated for 11th of September. Now let's talk about Supreme Court. This matter, Supreme Court is aware of this NTA matter, this NEET case, and earlier, before the examination, before June 21st, the Supreme Court has very clearly said that, allow the NTA to conduct examination. NTA is already in lot of pressure. This is what the Supreme Court said before the examination, and put the matter after vacation, as in this week of in the week of July. Now, when the Supreme Court heard this matter today, the Supreme Court passed certain directions, as we discussed. These are the directions where NTA just need not to talk about technicalities, but also get into the nitty-gritty as to how they conducted the examination, what were the loopholes, why this much of this much of protest and everything. These all things are to be discussed in detail by NTA in its affidavit, which NTA will have to file. So these are the developments from different courts.
Okay, rapid fire developments taking place as we speak. A meeting happening in the Constitution Club between two Union Ministers, JP Nadda and Dr. Jitendra Singh, and Saurabh Das and representatives of the CJP. Simultaneously, cabinet meeting is taking place in Parliament, chaired by the Prime Minister. Dharmendra Pradhan very much in that meeting. They'll be passing this bill to be presented before the Houses of Parliament on Monday to make the measures of legislative penance, punitive action against culprits much stronger than they already were made in 2024. Simultaneously, court cases up before the Delhi High Court at about 2:30. It's all happening good. It's all happening. This is what should be happening in courts, in Parliament, in meeting rooms, not with the police on the streets. This is the best news that we could have absorbed into this Friday after seeing what none of us wanted to see take place on Monday. We have this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to now create a semblance of conversation and pragmatism and action and goal orientation and solution finding, which I would recommend all the times. That's always the end goal. That's always where we end. Meanwhile, let me, as we get you the results of these meetings taking place, take you to my colleague who is going to be presenting other news and special reports coming in from Haryana. Over to you.